Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Recha Kodesh. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And before getting into today's lesson and going into Isaiah the 51st chapter, I just wanted to highlight a tool in the Blue Letter that I came across today while just messing around with it. And I'm not sure if brothers already use this, or if you're already familiar with it, but it is this multiverse retrieval right here. And it's just as it sounds. It basically allows you to pull up multiple verses without having to open many different tabs. You can just pull them up and they'll be sort of in line over here. So an example, which I'll show, that I'm going to use here for Isaiah 51 is down here. You would enter the sequence of precepts that you want. So I'm going through Isaiah the 51st chapter, but, say I get to a particular verse here, and there's a precept that lines up with this, maybe the 5th verse, rather than having to open a new tab and then open that precept and then switch between tabs. By just typing in here, right? First from Isaiah 51 and 1 to 5, and the precept that I want for the 5th verse, I could just basically plug it in, right, in here, and then continue from Isaiah 51 and 6 down to wherever I want, and then say I want to get another precept for that, I plug it in here. And once you hit retrieve, this is basically what it looks like. So you'll have the precepts you want, right? Isaiah 51 and 1 all the way on till 5. And then right under it is the other precept that I placed in here, right? John 12 and 37. So I don't need to, switch between tabs. I can just reference whatever precept that I want for whatever particular verse I want here, right? All in the same page. And once I'm done, I just continue back in Isaiah 51 all the way down. And, this can be helpful if, like, for example, I'm going through a chapter, but you may just have a handful of different precepts, right, that you're going to go through. So maybe you may be doing a lesson, and if you've already planned precepts ahead, you can just line them up, right? You can do maybe something like Revelation 13 and 16. And you can also maybe want to get Revelation, 16 and 2. I'm just throwing random precepts out here. And then maybe you might also want to pair that with Revelation 18 and maybe 4. So if these are the precepts you want for your lesson, you can just hit retrieve over here, and the page might look like this in the beginning, but if you just hit format tool view, then it starts to look like this. And then here you go, right? You have all your precepts right there, and then you can just basically just go off of that, if you want. And maybe it might make life easier for you if you find it useful, but just something that I thought I would share.